All right, here we go. The Nagel Bear Podcast, welcoming BrandonFoldoe and BlakeGriebenow. What's up, boys?
Fucking glad to be back.
Glad to be back. Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Griebs is the first guest to be back second time.
Wow.
Yeah,
how do
man,
you
you are
feel about
officially
that?
Making these fucking moves, boys.
All right, so we're just had a fun wine night last night, and then are now drinking coffee and water. We'll have to get some food eventually, but thought we'd be ripping through a podcast during this wintry season.
Yep.
And as you can see, our festive holiday. Actually, you guys' mugs are more festive, but
Yours is just don't fucking touch the mug.
yeah, my Camp Atterbury one. Yeah. Yeah. So boys, how's the Christmas season going for you?
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Pretty exciting, just down here living it up with you boys.
So BrandonFoldoe, let's talk about kids and getting vaccinated.
Well, let's not talk about that.
Had that interesting talk last night. Things went some places.
Yeah,
They definitely did.
Yeah. It was a good conversation. Now to reiterate it for everybody on the podcast, because Foldoe was like, we should talk about this on the podcast. So Foldoe thinks that the government should stick kids with needles with whatever they want. And me and Griebs are like, freedom, baby. So please tell us about your communist way. I'm just kidding.
I feel like we're over-exaggerating
Venezuela?
for the podcast.
Yeah. Easy there, AOC.
We were definitely on the same page last night after we...
After I clarified and mediated.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we all were on the
Yes,
same page.
Yeah. We just didn't know it.
Yeah.
just need a little clarification.
Yep. No, we totally, we'll just jump into the subject, so fuck it. We'll just talk about this because our brains aren't exactly firing on all cylinders to start coming up with other subjects. So the crew talks about unvaccinated kids. That'll be the clip. There you go. No, so we got into it, but we both agreed the kids should be vaccinated. So we'll put a disclaimer on that. But where the debate comes into play is, should the government tell you what needles you can stick into your children, and can they impose laws into doing that?
Because every law is the government holding a gun to your head, and should we be holding the government's gun against every civilian's head to get vaccinated?
Yeah, because I mean, do you agree with, like, I don't want government touching my kids with needles, but at the same time, I'm like, vaccinate your fucking kids, because I don't want my kid to get polio,
Like the crazy Jewish communities in New York where, like, it's a whole community.
The Hasidic Jews, I think?
Yeah, it's a specific Jewish community in New York, and it, like, all the stuff is, like, coming back, and it's just a huge deal.
Yeah, because they're not getting vaccinated.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't want Tiny Tim disease running around.
Tiny Tim.
It was the Christmas season, so I had to throw in Tiny Tim.
Yep.
Just so that we get the gist of what's going on, because he had polio, right? Is that what it was? He was like,
don't remember.
It's like,
we'll probably find it.
Yeah.
Scrooge. That's Scrooge. That's Scrooge. No, yeah, Scrooge.
Yeah.
Bah humbug.
Yeah.
And then
your
that one
non-Christmas
president
mug.
too.
Yeah. What's that?
And then that one president too.
FDR rolling around.
Fucking FDR wheelchairing around, trying to fucking go at it with the Russians.
I know, yeah, being all Forrest Gump and shit, doing speeches, locking his legs out. So I guess we just agreed basically, like, it because it's a tough law, or because I think California voted on it, totally taking shit off of Facebook, whatever, because there was a meme going around with Glenn Howerton, who was from It's Always Sunny, which is an amazing show, but he was like, they're opposing the bill for this actually in California, on the grounds of, like, the government shouldn't tell us who to stick our kids with, whatever. So they voted against it, and then then he tweeted out, like, "Oh, I'm sick, I got the flu," and then so somebody took both of those pictures from Instagram, and then at the bottom he's the one that says, "You stupid bitch." the meme with him, like, eating the cereal in the car. Yeah. So they posted all three of those.
God damn, that's good.
So he's, like, opposing the bill to get kids vaccinated by the government. He gets the flu, and then his own meme of him going, "You dumb bitch."
God damn, dude, that's fucking great.
Which is, like, I don't know, I thought it was funny.
Thank God for meme culture.
I'm glad, the internet. Thank God for the internet and meme culture.
Yep.
So
making illness funny.
Yeah.
What, 5 years, 10 years now?
Yeah, it's only it's making cancer and illness funny for the last 10 years, circa 10 years now.
Yeah.
And PTSD.
The Vietnam flashback videos we were watching last night. The cat.
Oh man.
Yeah. So please vaccinate your kids. Don't let them get polio at the same time. Don't agree with the government doing that type of shit.
Gallagher, Lebanon. You remember Ryan?
Gallagher 2.0.
When we were in
Ryan.
UAE, that waiter.
Ryan. No, I don't. Fill us in, Griebs.
Oh, so
switching gears.
Was that your best friend?
Yeah.
The dude?
Zayn.
Oh, yeah.
When we were at that Lebanese restaurant in UAE.
Yeah, how's he doing?
So I kept in contact with him.
Yeah.
So yesterday, I wrote down notes.
Okay,
I wrote down notes.
There you go. Griebs is
like
way more. No, it's totally cool. Like I've been my week's been crazy, and then so we were just winging this podcast. But to give context, Ryan was we went to a bomb ass Lebanese restaurant in Dubai. It was my wife, Griebs, and then 2 other soldiers that we went on R&R with, and it was great. Like it was delicious. Oh, God, I think you went there a few times.
I was going there like every night.
Yeah.
I was ending there. Mm-hmm. So I got real close with this one waiter, Ryan.
Who was super cool.
Oh, fucking amazing. And I never knew that a majority of Lebanese population is bilingual. So I never knew that. But yesterday I found out that there's been a lot of riots going on and such like that. And then I was like, I'm going to check up on Ryan and make sure him and his family are doing good. Yeah. I messaged him. He's like, oh, yeah, there's like a revolution going on, but we're all right. Like, oh, okay. Like, well, if you need a place to stay, come on over. So
right.
I thought I'd bring that up. Yeah. That's fucking wild.
That's I'm not even tracking that.
Yeah.
That's totally off my radar. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty wild. I guess we'll have to
dive
into that. Yeah,
exactly.
Lebanese revolution. Yeah. No, that's pretty wild. That's it's funny too when you go around other countries. They're just like, whatever. We're having a revolution.
Just overthrowing the government.
Yep.
It's another day.
It's just another day. We're like, my iPhone doesn't charge right.
First world problems.
I know, right? The update on my fucking Catalina,
my fucking
MacBook is
Wi-Fi isn't working.
Screwing up my shit. Yeah. This stupid 4G isn't working correctly. I can't watch YouTube on the bus.
Yeah.
At the speed that I want to. Yeah. Why is it buffering?
We got to go over Brandon's fucking history because I did my brief.
Oh,
I did my light brief.
There we go. Exactly.
Yeah. What are we doing now?
You're on the spot now, homie.
Here, let's do this.
Yeah.
Get this mic.
Bring it closer.
There we go. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Talk quieter.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. So, actually, let's have that Foldoe, BrandonFoldoe, sergeant in the U.S. Army National Guard.
You want
Iraq veteran.
We want it all.
So let's hear it. Let's hear it all.
What do you want to hear, man?
Where are you from?
Where am I from?
Up?
Yep.
Up north, man, in the
why
sticks.
Why you joined the military?
But at Minnesota, I don't know. Just joined up because
But why did you join?
Because I didn't know what else to do. Like any other junior in high school, I was like, this looks cool. Some recruiter gave me a pen. And I was like, yeah, hell yeah. I'll give you, 15 years of my life so far.
What chick were you trying to get with that you were like, this is definitely going to help me in my prospects?
No, there wasn't. There wasn't. No, definitely not.
I'm going to get so much ass after I go to boot camp.
Not even close. No.
I'm going to show up my senior year. Because you did that, right? You went from junior, after junior year.
Yeah, split up. So junior year, then senior year. Yeah.
It's crazy because we're like the same age. You're like, I retire in 5 years. I'm like, I have 10 years. We go. I got 9.
God damn. Well, you're going the opposite route.
You
definitely
have. You have to do to commit to 10.
Yeah, I'll be chilling with a beard, living life. You guys will still be going to drill.
Yep. For another 5-6 years at least. Yeah.
My dumbass.
Hey.
Well, you're younger than us, so that's just sheer age.
Just a baby.
Yeah. So keep on going.
Yeah.
What else? I don't know.
What did you do? Yeah. What have you been doing in the infantry for the last 16 years?
Yeah.
15 years?
A little bit of everything. A little admin, a little team leading, a little just kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how to skate along the last 5 years. Not get broken anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's about it. There's not too exciting.
Yeah.
The old life of BFoldoe.
Yeah.
It's pretty dull and boring.
Yeah, but tell us about your Iraq war stories.
Yeah.
There's none to tell. There's none worth telling.
Foldoe was part of the Crusade.
Yep.
Crusade tour.
No. I was at the
end. At least for the last few months you were.
Mm-hmm.
Not a damn thing happened and it was good.
But you're in the shit. You're in the shit.
We're in the turret.
I would like to pretend like.
Do you turret gun or you're driving most of the time?
Yeah, I drove. I was a gunner every now and then.
Yeah.
So, but nothing crazy. Nothing exciting.
Where were you actually at?
I was in Tecate. Yeah, and then Fallujah. Okay. For a little bit, and then
but that was like 06 though, wasn't it?
Yeah, 07.
07? Because I was in Fallujah provinces 07. End of 07 though.
Yeah, it was super short time.
Yeah.
But we were only there we were out of Camp Fallujah for like a couple weeks.
Did you work like some of the bigger fobs outside of there, or like
no.
running stuff to them, or just out of Camp Fallujah?
No, we just did, and then some missions out of like an old rundown like Desert Storm building for a couple weeks. We just did some surveillance and security stuff, but nothing exciting.
Yeah, because Camp Fallujah was fucking huge.
Yeah, it was
massive. Yeah. I know Al Asad was the biggest, but Camp Fallujah was like ungodly huge.
Yeah.
Like, and people were running. Well, at the time we were done with it, I was there 07, 08, and then 08, it's like nothing was going on. They were running fucking marathons.
Yeah, like
I'm like, okay, war's over.
Well,
like the fact you don't have to worry about rockets coming in and doing fucking marathons.
Yeah,
like,
07 was the same. I mean, it was kind of off. Like it had started to teeter off.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah. 07 is like when for us we got there, shit was going on in the first 2 months, and then just everything turned off. Like they just
crazy.
Yeah, they started paying the insurgents paying the locals more than the insurgents would. So
yeah.
They started doing all that. Were you guys there for that? They were doing the local police. I can't remember what the fuck they called them, but they were like local. They were like the local police. Like they would hire people in the town and they'd stand at checkpoints.
Yeah,
and they were like damn near untrained. You know, they were just like, hey, here's $100 a day to stand here with an AK. You know, and then throw this vest on. Like they were literally giving them like fucking reflector vests. Like that was
PT belts and shit.
It was, but it was like we paid everybody in every town, and I think that's what pretty much did it. Like it turned everything off because
smart
getting paid. They're like, well, these guys are paying us, and then somebody's going to report something going on, and there's checkpoints everywhere. Yep. And obviously our presence was huge. Like we had way more troops running around by that point. So So tell us about your Kuwait deployment that you just came off of.
With us.
Mm-hmm. How was it?
It was great.
Yeah.
Just did the Kuwait deployment thing. Worked out.
Mm-hmm.
Got jacked.
Hell yeah.
Hung out by the pool.
Yeah.
God, you're a fucking pool fiend, dude.
You were.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it was nice though.
Why wouldn't you be?
It was nice.
I was a hermit.
Yeah. Fucking bunk dweller. you and fucking Charlie, creatures of the dark.
Yeah.
Open up your shade and go, the light, the light, that burns.
I don't know what that was like. I had my own 2-man room. And
yeah, fucking living high on the hog.
Living high off the hog, yeah. Old PSD. No, yeah.
How was your deployment in Kuwait?
Oh, my deployment in Kuwait. Well, I'll tell you, Brandon.
I want to hear about it.
Okay, yeah.
We barely saw you.
I sat in front of a computer and watched YouTube, and then about every week, maybe twice a week, I would do the op order for all the missions for the month or for the week or whatever, week out. And then I'd brief my guys, and then they would carry out the mission. And that was it. Watched a lot of YouTube videos, filmmaking, travel, whole gamut. And then they shut YouTube off, and it was fucking brutal.
Yep.
That's what warfare is now. They took my YouTube away, and it sucked ass for when we were about to go to war with Iran. That whole gamut. Or, know, when you shut off.
Yeah, that was
the whole flip out.
Interesting.
Yeah. It was legit, thought we were going to stay. I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
And people, all the officers started freaking out because they're like, oh, you haven't been doing your job for fucking 8 months, and now you got to do your job.
Yeah.
And, everybody...
I fucking loved it so much. I loved seeing those people squirm.
Yeah. And we were still sitting here just not our job.
Yeah.
Just the trigger puller here, son. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, but that was my deployment in Kuwait. Same thing, hit the gym. Dropped weight. I wouldn't say got jacked, but just try to get smaller. Try to stay small. It's my life goal.
Yep.
Not be fat.
Yeah. Never again.
Never again.
Never. Nothing is over. Nothing.
All right. So Christmas season is upon us. What are you guys doing for Christmas?
Going to my sister's with my fucking soon-to-be dog, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. You got that puppy coming.
Getting the dog today. So I'm amped up about that. Good old BlakeGriebenow.
Eileen.
Old Eileen.
Old Eileen.
Old Eileen.
What about you, Foldo?
Not much, man. Just hanging with fam, and I don't know. That's about it. Nothing crazy.
Nice. You a big Die Hard fan?
No.
What?
I mean, I watch it, but I don't know. I'm not into.
Just not into it,
like,
huh?
Pop culture stuff like you.
Yeah.
Very educated young men are.
No.
I'm pretty dull and boring.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Lying.
Foldoe is a thrill seeker.
I am not.
Why you always lying?
He is. He loves to jump out of airplanes and scuba dives and
I wish.
takes women on adventures.
Not too much.
Yeah. He's like travel the world, baby. Come to Baudette.
Yep.
North Dakota. North
Show you
Dakota,
it
right?
all.
Yeah.
But no, but it's
Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Previously,
But you
of
live in
North Dakota.
But you lived in North Dakota though.
Yeah, for a little while.
For a little while. Yeah.
But yeah, back in the old Minnesota.
Isn't that 6 hours away?
6.5, yeah.
And Fargo's only 3?
3.5, yeah.
Why is my math suck? I thought Fargo was at the ass end of the state.
It's at the western middle of the state.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought Fargo was literally
here.
up by Canada.
Like Minnesota comes down, and then there's that little.
Yeah,
hump.
that little hump. Yeah.
That's Fargo
Okay.
and Moorhead.
Yeah. Okay.
Is half like in Minnesota, the other half is in
Yeah, it's
North
split by
Dakota?
the Red River. So
Okay.
Moorhead, Minnesota, and
What a
Moorhead,
fucking
Fargo,
dumb
North
idea.
North Dakota.
Why would we share anything with North Dakota?
The only is that they got low ass taxes.
True.
That's
yeah,
yeah.
they're-
That was a great thing about Alaska too.
And
oh,
yeah.
you want to get going on something?
Yeah.
How about you try switching your license?
Oh,
driver's license from North Dakota to Minnesota.
Why? What happened?
Shoot me in the fucking face,
then you
bro.
got to switch over for your taxes.
Yeah, and
Oh,
you
really?
literally have to the lady's like, yeah, you're gonna need your birth certificate, your social security card, your a blood sample, your firstborn child, and I'm like, what? Why is this so hard? And you have to retake your test.
What?
I might even have to redo my driving
What?
test.
Really?
Why is Minnesota so great that it's
You need a whole nother test.
yeah, because everywhere else they drive different than Minnesota.
Yeah.
No, we all drive like assholes everywhere.
Yeah.
So why do I need to retake the test?
God,
It's
sucks ass.
infuriating, bro.
horrible.
Yeah.
Don't ever switch if you don't have to.
Okay.
Just keep Minnesota driver's license.
Got it. I did that when I was stationed in Hawaii, but I mean, being stationed is
Yeah, it's a little different. I didn't
a
have to
little
change over my license to an Alaskan one to
Yeah.
do their taxes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a nightmare.
That sucks. Actually, guys, that sucks ass. But I knew guys that California was trying to come after Marines that were stationed in fucking California.
Yeah.
And they were paying
'cause they
Minnesota
kept-
tax.
yeah.
So I paid Minnesota tax. I think when I was staying in Hawaii, and that's completely legal for military. That's what they do. But but then California tried coming after people, and they were sending them bills, IRS bill, you weren't stationed here, you owe us fucking $10,000, and people were like, fuck yourself,
Get bent,
no
dude.
way, get bent. We're in the military, we're on orders, that's not our home of record or whatever, or whatever the hell, it's not. Yeah. So I don't know how that works now, whatever they did, but yeah, when I went out to California to Pendleton, it was cool going and seeing stuff, but
Yeah,
I don't
reminiscing.
like California. It was it's a little Hawaii was at least cool when people are stacked up on each other because it's fucking Hawaii. It's an island. It makes sense. There's no reason that people should be stacked on top of each other in California, but it's all the coastline. People want to be by the coastline. It's so you're basically making a rat's nest for no fucking reason, and there's plenty of fucking place to go.
Yeah.
And shit's expensive. And I was there and I was like, oh, it was kind of it was nice weather and everything, but I just you just land and I just I don't know, maybe it's I'm old and jaded or something. I know too much about the state. I know too much about how high their taxes are and how shitty their government is. That it's you just land and you're like, fuck this place.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I never wanted to be yeah, you know what, I'm gonna go to California. I was like, no way. I've never wanted to. I've never had the urge to live there.
Oh,
or,
no. Fuck no.
Yeah, and Hawaii was fun. It was cool because it was just so different. And you're this is a tropical environment. California is just it's warm, it's nice, but you can't go in the water even in in the winter. It's just, even summer. It's pretty fucking cold. I remember doing surfing in July. We did a family trip out there, and it's cold as fuck. We had
The suits.
on, the wetsuits, a full body one. So
Dang.
yeah, in July.
Yeah, that's
Not fun.
No,
yeah,
thanks.
it was cool doing the surfing, but it was kind of whatever. And then, but yeah, I'd never lived there though.
Give me that Texas coastline. That's where I'll go.
And Texas is a blast, but I don't like the weather in Texas as much.
Yeah, no, thanks.
Yeah. So then it's like a switch, a switch. Like if like California was like Texas, I'd be like, fuck yeah, let's move to California.
Oh yeah, every day of the week.
Yeah. If they had a different government and different tax system, like
different everything,
just different people that live there.
Everything. Yeah. Then I would consider California. And people are like, God, it's so nice out here. You always hear it on the podcast, and then they're just like, but we're thinking about moving back to Colorado or Texas. Yeah. Like most people want to exodus to Colorado.
No, stay where you are, Californians.
Yeah,
we don't want you anywhere else.
But you think about the people that bugging out though are the smarter people because they have businesses though too. But not always true. Not always true. But
I mean, a broken clock is right twice a day.
That's true. Yeah.
And most Californians are broken. So.
This is the shit on California podcast.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude. Definitely. Fuck you, NTC.
Yeah. 29 Palms as well.
Till they start throwing around their California money and just start buying up everything in Minnesota. And you want to talk shit?
What?
Yeah, you want to talk
homeless
shit?
In homeless people feces? Fuck you.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Like Oceanside wasn't bad. It was funny going there because that was when I was a lone boot in infantry school. That was the first time I was introduced to prostitutes. Like. And like we were walking to the mall, and there's like a group of us, high and tight, backpacks and all that shit.
Spot you from a mile away.
Yep. Spot us from a mile away, and then we were walking around, and then this like girl came up to us, and she looked like she was like 19, like our age. So, my buddy, I can't remember his name. He like walk up to her and like hitting on her. I was like, oh, this is cool. Like you can do that. Like I was, I've never been outside my own like bubble, so I've never like gone out at that time out of like the high school realm of like hitting on people. So in public, he was like hitting on her. I was like, oh, cool. Like he's going to get her number or something like that. So like we start walking, and he comes back. He goes, yeah, she costs like $200. And I'm like, what? $200? Like for what? And he goes, she's a prostitute. And like I was shocked because she looked normal. Like it wasn't like she was like a streetwalker in Hawaii. It was like teeth are all mangled, meth, like just skinny, like suck your dick for $20, that kind of stuff. Like she would just look completely normal. And then he's like, yeah, it's like $200. Like, and I was like, that was my first encounter, like with like introduction to like, hey, prostitution.
Yep.
Hanging by the Oceanside Mall.
Yep.
And I'm like, you look like you're 18, 19. Like maybe she was older, but Marines walking around Oceanside, so
yep, doing dumb shit,
getting in trouble. All that stuff. Yeah. So that was a good story. Anyways, so
how do we get back from that?
Yeah.
They had really good breweries in Oceanside, though. It was nice. We went to some. There was one that had you could pay by the ounce. I think they have one here. We should probably do that.
Shit.
That'd be tight. We should go just do that.
Fuck yeah.
Where they give you like a wristband, and you walk up to each tap, and then you fill up as much as you want. It'll like unlock the tap, and then you can. Like if you want to pull for glass or if you just want to taste. And it's pretty cool. So you pay by the ounce and each one is like costs at an ounce. So you're paying like 40 cents to like $1.20 for an ounce or something like that. And they had nitro and it was like a dessert beer. So I was slamming this nitro. I think it was
They're all about the fucking nitro.
Dude, nitro is amazing. It's so good. It's so smooth. Like it was creamy. It was like a vanilla IPA nitro and it was
Just give me my
so good.
Just give me my Miller Lite or Bud Light.
And those are good too.
I want to McGoldie.
Yeah, I'm not as cultured as you. This nitro, I never.
Dude, I was getting heartburn. I want to say it was
just getting heartburn.
Well, from
God, you're old.
Yeah, I was getting heartburn from Coors Banquet before we went on deployment. Pretty sure because I was super fucking fat and overweight. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Like my health just like declined in like 7-8 months.
Body's just rejected everything about it.
Yeah. And I remember I was like, why the fuck do I have heartburn? And it was because I was drinking like hearty beer. But now that I've like started working out and like dropped all the weight again for the all that shit and cleaned out, now it's fine. I don't get heartburn. So nothing. I haven't had heartburn.
So you're genetically inferior, is what I'm hearing.
That's it. Yeah. It's the Indian blood.
Like.
It's the redskin blood. Yeah.
Oh, can
I say redskin? I can say it.
Yeah, you can.
I am a redskin.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just making sure.
I'm an Indian too.
All right, everybody, check your privilege.
Yeah.
Right now.
just got awkward in here.
Redskin isn't racial. People try to like make it. I mean, it is racial, I guess. Yeah. But I mean, like, it's not like dropping the N-bomb.
No.
Yeah. Foldoe doesn't know this conversation's going.
No. Be over here.
Yeah, I'll be over there. Yeah,
they've got the weird tier system now that they've come up with.
The N-bomb is a no-go, no how.
Oh yeah,
I mean, swing it. Like there's no.
Unless I saw a meme about Cardi B. I don't know if she's entirely Hispanic, but they're like making fun of her, like y'all let Cardi B drop N-bombs left and right, and she's just Hispanic.
That's true.
Like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Puerto Rican. I remember Puerto Ricans saying it a lot in the military.
Yeah.
And it's just, that's like, I think the only group that can.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I don't get it, but whatever.
I think you gotta be deep into the like ghetto, not like even like you grew up in the hood.
Yeah, you're in fucking Trinidad or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
or something.
I don't know how it works. I'm not cultured, I guess.
How it works.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why I am staying silent.
Foldoe, let's give us your.
Tell me what you think.
Racial relations, Foldoe. Let's. What you think?
No thought at all. Pleading the fifth.
Chuck wanted to do Big Chuck wanted to do a skit with Papa John's.
Oh,
and apparently I might be playing Papa John's.
Oh,
in a
God
skit.
damn it. How did that camel turn out, or the llama? Did he do the llama thing yet?
No, he wants to. Well, he's got a wedding to pay for. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't know when he's doing it. I know he still wants to shoot the skit, and we're getting like lights together. So like I have the one light here that's on us, but so I'm shooting a short film in January, DPing for it, and I still have to pick up. I haven't budgeted for 2 more lights, but they're on back order, and it's just like it's insane. And I could have bought them like 2 months ago when they came out, and they sold out super fast. I was like, all right, now I got the money. Like wait for it. I didn't want to just throw it on my credit card right away.
Yeah.
And now I have the money, and I'm like, oh, God, like, you cannot find them. Like, I can rent them, which is fine. If I got to rent it, I can rent it. But the actual, like, I want them in my possession, so to start doing whatever. So, yeah. And I don't want to, like, I even thought about, like, maybe I'll buy 2, 3 of these cheaper lights, because, it's still $2,300. So you could go buy the version before that. They're only, like, $700. So it's but I don't want to do that. Like, I want to stick with these because they have Wi-Fi and you can control the lights.
Oh yeah, that's
like
awesome.
For the DMX, so I could I literally can download an app. And I don't do it for this one right now, but that one can do it. So the Mark II models can. So I can like put up the lights everywhere, and then we can like, all right, cool, we need to dim it for the cam. Okay, boom, and just.
Are you able to like time it?
Yeah, you can. I think they do strobe effects. I believe I got to double check on the Mark IIs. They should. So they can do like strobes. They don't do colors, but they do strobes. They can, and then you can put gels and then do whatever.
Yeah, you're telling me about the gels.
Yeah. So, but controlling it, that's like the big thing, and that's why I don't want to like drop the money. I mean, like absolutely, if I needed more, I'd probably consider it. But like the main lights, I want to be able to control because they'll be the workhorses. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was cool. Glad we went down that road.
Yeah. Now
aperture lights.
I wrote Gallagher 2.0 and then Ilan Omar, since we're Minnesotans as well.
So Gallagher 2.0 found out I was gonna meet up with my buddy. He's actually my sniper instructor, and he's a chief warrant in the Marine Corps now, but apparently he knows him. He posted a photo of like Eddie Gallagher, and he was like 20 years ago they were in the same platoon. I believe they went to sniper school together. So I was gonna meet up with him when I was at Pendleton because he's over in San Clemente or something. He's like 20 minutes north of one of the cities. Yeah, and I couldn't get away to go meet him for beers. So I wanted to like talk to him about that because we had talked about it. Yeah, and then about what the whole thing, and then like. If you know the guy, like, and it's cool to know somebody that knows him, and I'd like to just sit personally and talk. It's like one of those deals where, like, we talk on podcasts, but when the real conversations happen, those are not recorded. Like, that's all, the conversations we had.
That's a grapevine.
Yeah, we've definitely had conversations that aren't getting on podcasts about stuff. But but the stuff we talked about before though was like, it's just not. Let's not knife kill.
That's open
people
source
that are either dead or lying or about you know what I mean? Like, it's not a knife kill.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. It sounds so lost. And that's okay.
Foldoe has a strong opinion on this, war crimes.
Not at all. No. See, this is why.
Should you commit war crimes, Foldoe?
No.
Okay, there you go. That's why
we don't do this.
All right, that's it. But they're like trying to take his trident, and then
Trump stepped in.
The Secretary of the Navy got fucking canned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yeah.
You could tell like the social media aspects of everything, especially with the president like getting involved.
Yeah.
Like I said, personally, I think he just should have stayed out of it. They did fuck up the prosecution did screw up a lot.
Yeah.
And it just comes down to the fact that like you should be lucky that you're not getting thrown in jail for war crimes. Mm-hmm. They take it. No one's going to take that away from you in the community. Like, somebody would be like, we're stripping you of your scout sniper status. It'd be like, I'm still a scout sniper. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you're retired. He was retiring anyways. Yeah. It's like, dude, no one's going to like look down on you for that, Yeah. So be like, somebody like, you're no longer like, well, it's on my DD-214 and my whole career.
They would have taken it on his DD-214.
Oh, is that what they would do?
Because they can do that with airborne wings as well.
Oh, yeah.
If you fuck up enough, they'll take it from you and strip you of everything.
Yeah.
So.
But you still haven't have the certificates and records, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but again, though, he could print out his DD-214 before they do that. Or not even before, not his DD, but he can pull it. I mean, clearly, it is what it is, but. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like some weird directives with like Trump putting out the tweets and like, is that a real directive? Like we didn't get the memos and then like letting things proceed.
Mm-hmm. Didn't pay attention.
Let's talk about some Brandon wants to talk about.
Yeah, what's Brandon want to talk about?
I got nothing, bro. I'm just hanging out.
What's your thoughts on films, movies in general?
Again,
the latest Michael Bay.
Again, not cultured enough to have an opinion.
Women's rights. Racial tension. Foldoe, give us your opinion on all the super high end.
PETA, veganism.
Yeah, veganism.
Veganism.
This will be my first and last podcast. Thank you for having me, Ethan Nagel. It was a great pleasure.
Yep.
And
the most high risk. I want your opinion on it.
Yeah.
The shit that can damage your career, I want your opinion.
Yep.
Nope.
All of it.
All of it.
Not even no, but hell no. If Ridley's attention span and sleep paralysis over there is any cue to how this podcast going is, it's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Griebs now is thinking of going vegan, so let's bust his balls about that.
Yeah. So Foldoe,
what's your opinion on that?
None.
None? How do you not have an opinion on that?
Because I don't.
Just call me a
good
douche.
luck.
I don't know.
Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck.
I hope it goes well for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm one of those weirdos that watch the Game Changers, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to give it a go for a month.
And immediately we're like, me and Foldoe were like, okay, you're going to watch this podcast with Joe Rogan? Because they debunked that whole movie.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, I'll give it a month.
Yeah, I mean, I'm giving it a month, and then I'll take that and then add one chicken in every meal, and then I'll call it good. I don't know.
I'm telling you, I had the ex, she did it. She said it's just so much work. It's more about like how it's like you're eating. It's good, especially you training. Like you're gonna have to eat way more than like the average person going on a vegan diet. You know, like you're not some fucking college kid or like
just trying to survive.
Yeah, or like some like you actually train and stuff. So like the fact you're gonna have to like pound food and then you got to make it right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So meal prepping today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Giving it all a go.
So what's that new chick thing about that? Well, we're afraid from saying her name.
Yeah. But so she's super supportive. She's gonna attempt to do vegan meals with me.
Yeah. But
she's not doing it. So
yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. She gives her full support.
Nice. Foldoe's just like fuck.
Like fucking weirdo.
Not at all. I mean, go for it.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do.
Yeah, that's what you want to do.
Give her a whirl.
I just want to save the animals. No, it's not a morale thing at all. I don't really.
And then we started watching pigs get the shit kicked out of them.
Oh man, dude, those
are horrible videos.
Dudes were beating the shit out of those.
We're like, well, hey, did you ever see that cow one where the cow turns upside down? And they just like the machine just starts fucking cutting,
destroying
like
it,
alive. And then we couldn't find it, but then we found the one pigs just getting the shit kicked out.
Oh yeah, they're just beating them senseless.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Which is like, well, at least the one they were like letting them die like before they did it, and the other ones were like keeping them alive through the process.
Yeah.
You're like, Jesus, like at least the one plant was like sticking them, and then they just bled out.
Yeah,
and
made sure they die,
and then they went through the process. You know,
but
That was awesome though. When we were talking about the like during the hog hunt, like shooting the pig though, the hog, and then like gutting it. Like I love that, man. Like I definitely want to put in for my bear or a bear tag this upcoming year. I think they do a lottery or whatever, and I got to do a certain area. I don't know. I googled it real quick.
No, it doesn't. I mean, you can hunt anywhere there's state land. You just have to.
Well, isn't it like a thing for that certain area though?
Well, it depends. Like some areas, you can get like. You can just, get like 2 bear tags, like where they're more like predominant. But I mean, I haven't looked into it, so maybe it is a little. Maybe it's changed over the years, but yeah, it's pretty wild. I did a bear hunt.
Did they
10 years ago?
Yeah,
and it was interesting.
Yeah. Do they bait them or is it? Okay.
Yeah, you have bait piles and like you just keep baiting it every day, and then they'll eventually keep coming back and
blast it.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to use a rifle. Obviously, I'm not going to go all fucking.
You don't want a crossbow,
spear
crossbow or a bow. What's that?
No. You want a spear?
Look, that'd be cool. But I also want to get my shit kicked in by a fucking bear.
All right, Eddie Gallagher, calm down there with the spirit kill.
Yeah, Foldoe. You want to?
Jared Allen. Have you seen Jared Allen?
Did he do it?
Yeah, a bear or a pig.
Oh,
he speared a pig.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
they want.
Remember when he's standing on the top of the tree stand, and the bear comes down, and he just sticks it right in the back.
Yeah, that'd be cool if you had like a big tall one, like at least something that was like super solid. Then I could be like, yeah. But as soon as I drop on that, then I'm running away.
Have you ever? Because
I'm gonna get chased by a bear with a spear sticking out of it.
Have you never speared northerns either?
No, never done that.
That's pretty fun too.
Is it cool?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you have a little decoy sitting, big hole, and all of a sudden you
ice fishing.
Yeah, it's just,
really?
You cut like the size of this table or half of it, and like you just hang your decoy down there and then wait for them and
nice.
Stab them.
Hell, that's awesome.
Death from above.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. I can't wait to do that when we get we gotta get a date that we can.
Yeah, we gotta plan that.
Yeah.
Come up to the old Lac du Bois.
Dude, January's like getting fucking packed.
Yeah, well, January, it's going to be tough because the lake's only got it's not even fully iced over yet.
Well, there's so much stuff. It's crazy, like being married and all the social stuff gatherings that I do. Yeah. It's pretty wild.
You heard it here, folks. He's all wifed up.
If it's the first one here.
Yeah. Off the market.
Off the market. But, yeah, they, I was looking to do the elk stuff over in Montana, and Amanda's friend's husband was DNR. He was like, come out anytime, and we can go elk hunting. And I was like, that would be amazing. And then they moved to Georgia.
You can still do it though.
Yeah, my buddy, it's expensive though.
Yeah, but you don't even have to if you can get a tag, you can state land. My buddy does it all the time.
Yeah.
You drive out, you camp, and you just it sucks because you gotta just walk for miles, and you're walking up mountainous terrain, which whatever.
He had horses though.
Oh,
that's what was cool. That was cool.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's all gonna be awesome. We're gonna ride horse, or the horses are at least carry our shit, and we're gonna go inland. You know what I mean? At least you can spend time out in the wilderness.
Yeah. The guy talks about how cool it was to shoot a pig and gut it, and then he's like, I don't know if I want to do this elk hunt because we ain't gonna have horses to carry our shit.
Well, the
pompous little press. I want to go on an elk hunt, but I don't want to really experience the whole nature thing of it.
Well, you are. Though. I mean, you stay out. I'm just saying, I don't have the resources to have a horse and all that, so it's me just bumbling around the mountain.
It's gonna be 2020. Can I at least get a fucking horse?
Yeah, just
it's spending $5,000. Can I a donkey maybe? Something? Come on, help a guy out.
Yeah. Get one from the local animals, zoo, a petting zoo. Hey, can I borrow your donkey for a week?
Gotta get that llama for a reason. I'm carry you my shit around.
Yeah, yep. That'd be dope though.
Yeah,
I mean, and then like I said, I'd like to learn how to gut that and everything, and get all the meat. And bring it back because the meat's supposed to be just off the chain.
It's the same as you quarter it.
Yeah,
you cut the shoulders, cut the front, and cut back straps and. Hoof it out.
Yeah, because we want to do Texas in February.
Yep.
You in for that or?
I don't know my schedule, so probably not.
All right. You gotta start working soon.
Yeah, I gotta be a real boy.
Be a real boy. Get myself a job.
Boy.
No, there was.
We'll see.
I know Oline wants to do it, but Oline is a guy that we served with in the National Guard.
Yeah.
Also an Iraq veteran.
Yep.
but we want to do that in February, I believe. But dude, like February weekends are packing up, like, because I got to do like the OCS physicals and all. So it's like they gave me days, like everything's just like
piling on.
It's just like wow, yeah. So my summer's shot, so that sucks. Or not totally shot, but kind of shot.
Yeah.
June, July is fucked.
Yeah, July, August for me is about that god awful NTC.
You got what, that 3-4 weeks?
Yeah, it's like a month.
Yeah. 2 in the box, 2 getting out of the box.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, man.
Gross.
Get that.
Grody. All right, moving on to the next subject. Talked about hunting.
Yep.
Talked about life.
Yeah.
You can tell we're real firing on all cylinders right now.
Oh yeah.
I got nothing, bro.
Yeah. What do you think of Star Wars?
Never
No
seen it.
opinion?
Never seen it. Don't care to.
Fuck Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, no opinion.
Yeah.
I don't watch it.
Don't watch
Never
it.
watched a single one.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't even seen it? Even
a single one.
By proximity of friends that watch it, you have not seen it.
Not.
Wow.
Yeah. Know nothing about it.
So tell us, what do you do?
Not a whole lot, man.
Tell us about the sugar plant.
Yeah.
Tell us about the beets and all that. Give us the education on Minnesota sugar and how basically we give it all to the world.
I don't know if I can really speak on that on behalf.
We spoke about it last night, Brandon.
Yeah,
in length.
yeah, but I can't speak on it on the podcast.
Well, you should.
There's nothing exciting about it, man.
Bullshit. It was exciting last night when you told me.
Yeah.
We got hot and heavy.
Yeah, I told you last night. It was now there's nothing.
Sure. There you go. The mic there.
No, it's
In the mic.
Get farther away, then you can't hear me.
Don't be a dick.
It's yeah.
What can we say to get Brandon going on a rant?
I know.
There's not much. I'm not gonna expose
He's not
myself.
drunk though. See, that's what we got to do. Is like
we
grab
got to
coffee.
get him wind up.
We got to do one maybe tonight, and have some beers.
Okay.
But we still have to get up though and go to.
Yeah.
That's when you don't go to sleep.
Oh Christ, no, man.
No.
no.
Too old.
Too old.
Too old for that
Too
shit.
old for that shit.
You're
You
young.
are
You
in
can
the
do it.
border.
Yeah.
You're getting to that
I'm-
point. You
yeah,
can
I'm
probably
towards
pull it
the
off,
end.
but
Yeah.
you're
Towards the end
But
of
you're
it.
towards the end of it.
And I just want to murder myself.
Now you're getting to the worst hangovers of your life is gonna be
Yeah.
the next 2 years.
Yeah.
That was the worst hangovers of my life. Where
Yeah.
like 26 to like 28, and then you just learn to like not drink as much.
Yeah.
And,
I don't know if you learn though.
yeah.
I mean, there's still a few.
Or not learn, but it's just you don't go as hard in the paint. Like you're like, I'm still young when you're like 26 and your body's like, fuck no, we're done with this. And so your hangovers are like ridiculously terrible.
Yeah, there's no more waking up, with a Big Mac and a Diet Coke, and then you're good to go for the rest of the day.
You're talking about whole days gone. Like
Yeah,
I've
shot
spent days in
on
bed
the couch,
throwing either like wanting, like literally made peace with God, and like
literally
deals.
never drinking again.
Oh my God, yeah, dude. Like my body, my head, like just like sleeping, like ordering Jimmy John's and going from the couch to the fucking
To the door.
was a nightmare.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my God, he's gonna be here in 5 minutes. How am I gonna do this? Like, and just like slowly sitting on your side, like.
Would it be weird if I had the Jimmy John's guy just deliver it to my couch?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that too far?
Yeah, so, there's the door code.
Come on in.
Come on in, man. I'll give you an
There
extra.
is no gun. Do not worry.
Yeah.
This is not a setup.
Yeah, we're not robbing you. Yeah. Oh, shit. What else?
I wrote down Elon Omar.
What's she doing? We're going to dive in some politics with BrandonFoldoe.
Yeah.
That'll be a short conversation. Just don't pay attention.
Canadians, like some Canadian dude is doing like, he's speaking about something. I'm not privy to everything, but they're saying like she's a Qatari asset now. So that's like the latest thing.
From Canada? Canada's?
Yeah, so like some dude is getting indicted and he's like spilling the beans on a bunch of shit. And
She was born here, though. Or no, she was from a refugee camp, but she was citizen here.
But
though.
I guess he was working for the Qataris or something like that, or like he overheard something. But there's just some weird, funky stuff going on, like continuously with her.
Yeah.
Like married somebody to get him into the country, then sleeping with a bunch of other dudes, and like the campaign finances, and then it's just like a steady stream of weird stuff that comes up. It's like, what the fuck is going on? So I don't know, something.
Politics with BlakeGriebenow. That's it. It's you can tell like when we didn't do any research, it's just all hearsay. Like Thomas Griebenow's like, I saw it on something.
Grapevine. Grapevine.
The most reliable source in news and politics here on the Nagel Bear podcast. Yeah. It's like, Grapevine.
I've seen this article. I can't remember who was by it. It's
I don't know what the source was. It was on Facebook.
Hashtag Tim Pool.
Yeah.
I'm just, generalizing here.
Yeah.
The article. I read a couple sentences, but facts.
Yeah, facts. And let's totally make full opinions. Yeah. Around this, around my vague understanding of the as I scrolled by.
That's why I don't get into it with you guys, because I'm not educated enough. I don't do enough research to even really have a formulated opinion.
Oh no,
so
like
it ends up being,
this is a winged podcast. So this is totally like we woke up groggy. We're like, F it, let's just do one for fun. And like to get in the mood, and here we are just bullshit. I mean, either this or we're bullshitting on the couch doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But it's fun to do it and just to have it logged and
we're just
get views for it.
Poor people to listen to this.
It's honestly fun to like
thing.
At least with guests. Like I can't do one solo. Like people, I have friends like my buddy Stiggs does them solo, and I'm just like, man, he's good at it too. Like he keeps you somewhat interested, and it's just kind of like I don't know if I could do it solo. Like I don't think I can. Like if it's just me, like all right, on the Nagel Bear podcast, it's just me, and I'm gonna talk about whatever. Like like
here's how I'm feeling today.
Yeah, like I need like the fact that we're just all interacting is a lot. Like people enjoy that. It's fun.
Yeah.
So at least we have that. We don't have it. We're just going off the rails in different areas. And who gives a shit? But at least it's just fun. It's fun and crack jokes and bullshit and do whatever.
Hopefully that person driving to their shitty job laughs a little bit at our
dumbass
they comments.
Can laugh a little bit. So my dad, love you, Dad. Hope you laugh a little bit. He keeps saying that I say like a lot. And I do. Oh. And so that was my thing. So now I'm like trying to consciously slow myself down. Oh. When I tell stories, I always say like. So I'm like, see,
I count. So like when I'm listening to people, especially in school right now. So somebody will be briefing something. Yep. And if I hear it enough, I'll start counting. 1, 2, or and like are huge.
I think for you, it's such as. I could
here
and there. Yeah. Like when you really get like explaining
when
you're like such as and you're like, oh. Okay.
And I say it's like a lot. Like it's like this. It's like so I'm like describing. So now I have to like figure out how not to describe something. You know what I mean?
Using that or diversify
or something. But I get going so fast that it's like, and like I said, I'm about to say it again. It's like there it is. So that's my So now that's addressed. My dad could be like, yeah. But then I've done other podcasts and have had no issue. Like I did a Michael Bay one with Chuck, like before we left to Kuwait. It was like totally fine. There, I said it again. And then I did one with Stiggs as well. So and I don't remember hearing it, and then people would listen to it and they were like, it's fine.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, so I hear myself and I'm like, fuck, and I gotta rewire my brain for that.
Get those reps in.
I know. It's tough because it's totally trying to do, totally trying to rewire my brain to not say that. Yeah. Yep.
Say what?
Fuck off.
What is it like?
Like, what is it like?
Yeah. I'll tell you what it's like.
Let's hear it.
It's hard.
The struggle is real.
So. But yeah, so my dad, as he listens to these podcasts, will be thoroughly enjoyed.
Yep.
Now he's going to be retired soon, so then he'll just listen to it as he's in the garage.
Yep.
Works 1.5 years, so got to make sure that I keep doing it.
Got to put that content out.
I know.
I mean, I just need you to start submitting things because I was like telling people, I was like, I was on a podcast. Like, what is it?
Listen.
I'm like, oh, you're supposed to be dropping it Monday.
Yeah, I know, dude. Well, I end up getting my laptop. It's the thing is I'm trying to drop it as well with the YouTube videos. Yeah. So I have to rewatch this whole thing and cut in between our conversation. I have to do it manually. Not manually, but so I have to, every conversation, it's an 1.5 hours that I have to watch. Yep. So every podcast, I have 6 backlogs. So I have over 9 hours that I have to just sit in front of my laptop and cut, and then I'm cutting out certain sections so then I can create more content. So I'm trying to create 4 videos total, the whole length of the podcast, and then 3 subjects that we cover to then content it out. So it's just I just need that time because I want to lead them out this week. next week I have to get them out. Like, I think no matter what, I'm going to do the audio will go out on podcast, and then maybe the YouTube video will be out the next day.
Yeah.
But enough to where I can get some space, and then I can do it. Because you're in the second podcast.
Yeah. I'm next in the shoot.
Next in the shoot, yeah. And so it's Chuck, because I had to do that to get on Spotify. Spotify hasn't got back to me yet. I got approved for iTunes, though.
I listened to it on Spotify.
Oh, so it's on Spotify.
Yep.
Okay, so Spotify approved me then. That's good. So
I'll have to check that one out.
are you got an iPhone?
I do.
Yeah, so you can catch it on. Well, I guess Spotify as well, but it's on Apple Podcasts.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's easy too. Like, I don't even go to like an audio, like a post-production audio thing. I just take it, sync it all up, but then when I do the whole hour and sync, for the video, I just export it as like an MP3, which is like a audio file, and that's it.
Oh, MP3.
Yeah, MP3. Oh yeah, there you go. Foldoe. Let's talk about MP3s.
Oh, back in the day.
Back in the day with Napster.
Napster. LimeWire.
And LimeWire.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Ruining childhood freaking computers forever.
Yeah. Now it's just everything's streaming, so that's awesome.
So nice.
Yeah. But I export that, and then it's like I have so everything's done. Like, all the podcasts are done, like for the audio for podcasts. So I just gotta release them to the world. So I could do that.
I mean,
I could have easily done that.
Yeah, you could have.
Yeah.
You can just edit me out of this one. It'll be good. It'll be all right.
Not at all. We love Brandon.
Yeah, we do.
We love Foldoe. So this is one. So we'll have to do this. There's the other thing too. Is like, so when I'm trying to get all four of us. So I'd have to get a fourth mic, but I do want to do a fourth one, or get Charlie in here.
Fuck, that'd be
Except
good.
for this, it's gonna come a time when they're like, you're at your like dream job, and like, you're a really good candidate, and like, we really wanted to hire you, but how do you explain this? And then they start playing the podcast, and you're like,
this is gonna bite me in the ass.
Like, hey, Foldoe, what's your thoughts on race relations? They're just gonna take that sound bit.
As he's going through it, I'm gonna go through it in like 4 years.
Exactly. Like, you're gonna, it's just like all these YouTube videos and these TikTok and all this stuff. These kids making these videos, and they'll be at their dream job, and they'll be like, oh, this is kind of a controversial song that you're dancing to about doing, certain things, and they'll be like, I don't think we want to hire you.
Yeah.
Trying to run for fucking Supreme Court, and
you are?
No, somebody in the future is going to run for Supreme Court, and they're going to get fucked.
Just like,
I feel like that, because people have talked about that, and I feel like it's going to be, like, it's just going to be off the table, maybe. Because I think about it, how many dick pics and nudes and all that stuff that our generation and the younger generation and people older than us that have done. Like, Anthony Weiner got caught doing, he was excessive, and then ended up getting caught with like underage, like sent to some like 17-year-old or something, and then he got thrown in the pen for whatever, sex predator. And anyways, so wow, what was I going with that?
Dick pics and media.
So cloud, though, like, I think it's socially, people are gonna be like, yeah, who cares? Like, back in the day, like, if a celebrity nude leaked, they're like, oh, it's such a big deal. Now it's like, whatever. Like you said, like a congressman. I think, because back in the day, like, I just think it's just a society and culture. It's just changing. No one gives a shit.
Oh,
think about like Trump and Stormy Daniels. Like, the president literally banged a porn star, and, like, you know what I mean? And no one gave a shit. No, like, they're like, oh, this will end. I'm like, no one cares. Because it's like, you already know what the society's like. Like, it's what what it is. Whereas, like, years before, in like 2000, what was the candidacy? Was it 04? Maybe it was. I think it was 04. 04 or 08. They had a Democratic candidate. I can't remember. He was like the next JFK. Like, they were like, this guy's gonna be awesome. Yeah. And he had a kid with like some chick, and was out of his marriage,
out of wedlock,
and then he was like giving her campaign funds. I think that's what they kind of got him on. But it's like, oh, I can't believe this, and it sank him.
Yep.
And now the president like banging porn stars before they're like we're gonna get him. Like, no, don't care. No one cares. So it's not. I don't think it's that big a deal. So if somebody like leaked some dick pics or something, like, well, I guess you see my wildly mediocre, like, if you want to see it, do you really want to?
Are you body shaming me?
Yeah, there you go. Turn it on him. There you go, Foldoe. Yeah. So when they say, like, when you're applying for your jobs, be like, are you body shaming me? It's like, why are we getting dick pics? Are you body shaming me? Turn the table, man. Yeah, turn it on.
Play the game.
Do not body shame me.
These guys are nuts. These guys are absolute degens.
Yeah.
But my favorite degens.
Favorite degens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. And then, so I don't think that's going to be an issue in the future.
True.
Because think about it, like the cloud, like your dick pics go up into the cloud. Like it's almost automatic now. Before they like gave you options, and now I just feel like they're just doing it without my permission.
I wonder
or not my dick pics, but like photos in general.
How does that make you feel? Kind of like a...
I don't know. At this point, I don't care.
I wonder if there's an NSA rating system. So like as it's going through, they're like, "Oh, that's a nice dick. There's like a weird curvature to that. I'm gonna give it like a 4."
Dude, you know that's happening.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The NSA, they found those people. This is like years ago too, that were actually like monitoring calls of their ex-girlfriends and like people that they did that were like they found out.
Yeah,
I
believe it.
Yeah, and it's 100%. Like if you have that power, of course
you're gonna use it.
Like you can track down any terrorist in the world. You can look at their text message, put in their calls, any number you punch it in, you got it, and not one person's gonna be like, I wonder what my X is up to. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's even with like
yeah.
companies like the third parties for like Alexa and like all the other things.
Yeah.
Like this phone is constantly listening, and a third party's listening in on it.
Yeah.
So then like Apple and like all these other companies are like getting recordings of people like having sex and like other stuff, and they could like identify people with the information that they were getting.
Yeah.
So that's just a huge thing. So companies listening to you, the government listening to you. So there's 2 different categories of your dick pics going on in the world.
So I mean, 2 different categories.
Speaking of you know, them listening, like to the guy who has to sit here and listen to my conversations that, you know, the government's paying you to listen in on.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
I'm very sorry.
Very sorry. Please don't kill yourself. Life is worth it.
Yeah, like the guy who's like, he probably just like listens and he's like, these guys are funny. This makes my day. It's like tap full is like, oh dude, yeah, like they do these things. I'm hoping he's done another one soon because I really like them.
I really like this podcast.
It's a free, but he's got to tap into it like a phone illegally to listen to the podcast. It's like,
listen to it first.
This will come out in a week, bro. You can listen to it like legally.
Sends you a message on your phone like, dude, you guys are hilarious.
Keep it up. Like, keep it up.
Like, who are you? And he's like, I'm nobody.
Yeah, I'm nobody.
Just don't worry about it.
Don't you worry about it. Don't ask questions. You guys are just funny. I like it. I like where you're going with this.
That's what I always say, though. It's like, you know, if they are listening, like, you are wasting your tax dollars. Because, I'm pretty boring.
And I think that's what comes down to. And like until you get targeted, it's like they're logging stuff for like metadata and all this. But it's like there's not enough people to listen to everybody's conversation. So clearly they're only going after the people that they want to listen to. Unless you become prominent, then it'd be like, okay, they might be listening to me. You know what I mean? But no one's hacking into my phone. You know what I mean? Or I mean, if they are, then it's like whatever. You know.
Have a nice time.
Yeah, have a nice time with it.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, look, you want to see me struggle in life to be to make social media content? Like, God, this guy's a loser. Look at him. He's trying to like how to figure out algorithms on YouTube. What a dipshit. You know, like he wants to be a YouTube content creator. Yeah, I really wanted to hone in on that one. Look at him go. He's doing podcasts. Real fucking original.
Fucking douche.
Yeah, fucking douche. I'll start my own podcast. You know, NSA's just making fun of me. Like, who gives a shit?
Chat rooms going on in the NSA. Did you listen to this one guy, Ethan Nagel, and his crew of fucking retard buddies?
They said these fucking retards. And somebody in the corner is like, you can't say that. We're like, shut up!
Shut up, Greg!
Yeah, shut up, Greg! You want to listen to Greg's phone call? Don't listen to my phone calls. Fuck you, Greg. And then like typing in his phone number.
Sending like messages through each other's phones and shit.
Yep. Man. It's like, oh, good one, Greg. That's what you texted her last night. What a fucking loser. He's like, I told you not to hack into my shit. Shut the fuck up, Greg. That would be hilarious, though.
God, dude, that'd be
amazing.
Imagine
that? Like, if we had access to that software, you would fuck with each other so much.
That would be terrible.
I'd be like, how was your date last night? And he'd be like, oh, it went well. I was like, really? Because she threw water in your face. You're like, how the fuck do you know? You know, because I turned on your phone camera and you didn't know it.
You want to know what she was sending to her friends while she was on her phone?
Yeah, right. Yeah, she's like, fuck this guy. And you're like, I think it went great. I was like, really? And then you should show him, like, print it out and, like,
call me and tell me you're in the hospital.
Yeah, like, Jesus, Foldoe, can you hold a better conversation?
Yeah, jeez.
God damn.
It would be like, Greaves, you're texting some other chick during the conversation. said, I'm really into this guy. And there's like nudes coming on his phone, and just like you print it out and like hand it to Griebes the next day. Like, hey, how'd your date go? You know, this is what she was sending. She really likes you, and then I was like, and this is what you were doing.
Are we getting on a little?
Yeah, I'm seeing somebody now, so we can't talk about the old Griebes.
Wow, we're reaching the 1 hour mark.
Oh, dude, we do an hour and a half.
Oh yeah,
yeah. All my, in fact, this is my longest is 140, and my shortest has been 120.
I gotta be downtown at 12:30 for lunch. So.
Oh, are you? You got a lunch date?
Going to lunch.
We'll get done at 11.
Yeah.
It's almost 11.
Oh, it's in Maplewood.
You'll have an hour.
I don't know how far that is.
Maplewood from here is probably
that's where I live.
20. Yeah,
It's only like 15, 19 minutes away.
Depending on where you're going.
I think it is. Yeah, it's Buffalo. Oh, it's the Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, that's right down the street from my house.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right down White Bear Ave.
Nice.
Yeah, the Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Advertisement, just
Buffalo Wild Wings. Like
Maplewood,
you mentioned
Buffalo
us,
Wild
I want
Wings.
you to drop this podcast. Be like, who the hell? I'm like, if you're listening,
I was
Like,
just
can we
talking about
give you a
going to
little bit of
lunch.
money?
yeah. How about you not cancel us and give us money, and we'll advertise for you.
Yeah.
Free wings, whatever.
Free
Yeah.
wings. Yeah, dude.
Did you try that new sauce at Buffalo Wild Wings? I did, and it was fucking great.
That was amazing.
You're welcome for the 7 new Buffalo Wild Wing customers,
And the customers
from our
that were like,
podcast.
we were already going there.
Had nothing to do with that horrible podcast we had to listen to.
Yeah.
My friend, her husband, said we should listen to this. We're just trying to support him. I don't know.
Yeah. Small.
Just trying to
Support
be a
your
film
local
director.
businesses.
Yeah. Can't get a real job.
Yeah.
Keeps talking about jokes about PTSD and
Yeah.
and the NSA.
Yep. Vietnam flashbacks.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So you have when is it 12:30?
Yeah.
It's 11 right now.
Yeah.
So we still got
We
another
still got
30
30
minutes.
minutes.
We still
You're
got
fine.
I
5
got a
minutes.
shower, bro.
Well, it shouldn't take you that long. 15 minutes to shower, 20 minutes to drive. You still got like a 20-minute buffer, homie.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Yeah,
if we end at 11:30.
Yeah.
I tell you, we will end at 11:30.
Yeah, we'll end it.
We're at 101 right now.
You know what?
Yeah.
We'll do 29
I'll end it
minutes.
whenever I want because I can do that.
Don't do that, Brandon.
Wow.
Don't give in to the NSA.
Don't you dare.
So rando.
It would be hilarious though if it was like I'll label this like the boys and I go on a rant about the NSA on YouTube, and to see how many like actual hits it gets.
Yeah.
Like just to be like us busting jokes and then yeah.
God damn, dude, just ripping on the NSA.
Dude, it was funny for my intelligence degree. No one knew the NSA existed till like the 70s, and the only reason they knew it existed because they had to do. I'm terrible at my memory with the history, but something came out. They did the inquiry, like I think in '79 or something like that. 1979, there was like a big drop of intelligence papers, and like the CIA, like they opened up basically like this is what they've been doing. I can't remember what the hell it was called. It was like a whole thing. A deep dive into the intelligence agency because there's some blunders that happened, and they're like, we want to know what the fuck's going on. Mm-hmm. And that's when the NSA was found out. So the NSA was formed in like I believe the 50s or I think it was actually the 40s. Jesus. So they've been like funneling money for the 40s, and it was so secret nobody knew about it for like 30 years. And it was it was eating up more money than like the CIA because it was all whatever. And then it got kind of not outed, but it was kind of outed in like 79. They're like, what the fuck is this NSA surveillance thing? But if you were in the community, you knew about it. But beyond that, like the general public didn't know about it. Like
you can no longer publish that black propaganda.
You can't. The NSA is just all surveillance, but it has the biggest. I think it has the biggest budget out of the CIA. I think
Makes
it's
sense.
closer to the DoD, just because of the amount of shit that they do.
The catch-all.
The catch-all. Yeah. Or however they're Yeah, fun facts, guys. Fun facts about the NSA.
Dropping bombs.
Just gonna keep saying NSA.
Really want those views.
Yeah, I really want them views. Yeah. So, yeah.
Maybe you'll get a message and they'll be like, "Hey, this is the algorithm to use to get more views."
That'd be sweet.
Just so you know.
Yeah, if anybody got the hookup at the NSA.
Yeah, NSA, hook us up. Get us some
Yep.
mugs, hats.
Yep. I know you
the
can
whole
look at my
shebang.
Google stuff. Have some fun, find me, and then send me an email.
Yeah.
About how to be better at the YouTube.
Feel free to send
Google
a few
algorithm.
emails for me
Yeah.
too. I mean, I don't know.
And for Griebes?
Or us in general. I don't know. I mean, if
I
you
just
want to
wanna-
hook me up with something,
I just want
I'm
spam
not
in my
gonna-
Gmail, bro.
NSA
Settle
spam.
down. Calm down. Putting me on blast.
It just says like, look at what we found, and like, click on the link, or whatever.
Greens.
It's like an advertised 50% off. We'll only extort you for 25% today.
Yeah, speaking of that, my phone is going to be blowing up with Facebook's silliness of...
For what?
Because all this shit it's listening to.
Oh,
it's just going to be like just constant news feed of...
I'm not going to touch anything about my phone with the NSA. I wonder if an article or something will pop up.
Yeah,
like a suggested post will show
look right now.
Maybe, check your phones.
I feel like it's going to be something. Something's going to be on.
We are all currently checking our phones.
I bet you something political is going to come up.
Yeah, some on Facebook. If I go through... I got nothing so far.
OAF Nation just put out news trial dates set for murder trials of SEAL and Raider and killing of Green Beret, that Africa guy.
That. Yeah, I remember that, dude.
Oh, yeah.
That was wild.
That was fucking... Remember when we went into the deep dive of what they were doing and they like paid the local yokel to like...
Rape them? Yeah. You remember that? Were you? Oh, you probably weren't in the room for that one.
Probably not.
Okay, I got nothing on.
I'm not getting any.
I guess not. Yeah, right. Surprising.
Yeah. Well, I'll give it like a few minutes.
Yeah, give it an hour.
Those algorithms got to warm up.
The NSA is still human. All right.
Yeah.
They gotta. Yeah.
Probably on lunch break.
yeah, they're on a lunch break. They're an hour ahead. That's Eastern. Eastern time.
Yeah,
so for lunch.
Probably at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings. Supported by the NSA and the Nagel Bear Podcast. Proud sponsor. No, yeah, that was. Yeah, that was wild because they were like, they blamed it on roughhousing, and that's what then, like, as they kept going, like, the truth kept coming out.
Yeah.
And it was basically the dude was calling them out on their shit, or they weren't happy with them.
Because they're stealing funds and
they're
shit
stealing
like
funds,
that.
they're doing other stuff, and then he was like, you guys are unprofessional. And they were like, we're going to break into his room, but then we were roughhousing. At first it was like, and then they strangled him, and they died.
They said that he was drunk, and they were roughhousing, and then he like stopped breathing.
But yeah, and then it came out that they... At the end of the day, they were going to hire a local they were going to go in, pin him down, and have the local guy rape him. And it ended up being, then they were going to videotape it to humiliate him.
Yep.
And then there was a British dude involved. I don't think it was SAS.
I don't know.
But it was a British military dude was involved.
Yep. Local
Marine
yokel.
Raiders, like 2 Marine Raiders involved, and then Navy SEALs were the one.
Yep.
That was the
main culprit.
The main culprit, yeah. And then shocking.
Yeah,
and
stay
then,
wilding out.
Yeah, and then it basically all came out that they were like, yeah, we're gonna, and like we were talking, we're like, Jesus, because it was like months as like stuff kept coming out, and you're just like, then finally all just the dam just broke, and you were like, that was your plan, like that, you know what I mean, like. We weren't even like, it'd be just all of us hanging out drinking and be like, you know what's a good idea? We don't want to kill him. Let's just have someone rape him, and then we'll record it. And like, what thought process? Like, never in my drunkest days was like, hey, let's rape. You know, like never. That never crossed like normal people's minds. No, like, what do you like? You hated somebody so badly that you're working with in the military. You know what I mean? Like, you can just get them fired or just not work with them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, and then SHOT Show, like the following year, the Green Beret's wife went to SHOT Show. I don't know the particulars. Yeah. And then one of the SEALs that fucking killed her husband was there and started flirting with her, and she didn't know and such like that. And then he was like trying to fuck her. Jesus. And then like some other Green Beret was messaging him. He's like, I know who the fuck you are, back off. And it was like a whole weird thing. Yeah. So yeah, it drops off a fucking crevice.
Yeah. Rumor mill. There we go.
Rumor mill by Griebs.
Straight, yeah. Confirmation by Griebs.
Confirmation by Griebs.
We're gonna be intel.
Yep. I'm a real human.
Yep. That's what our intel briefs are gonna be like. He's like, so then it was like that. I don't know. I heard something. It was kind of wilding. Go. That's the brief.
You literally gave us nothing.
Yeah. Like doing the PowerPoint. It just says wilding, crazy shit happened on the PowerPoint. Like, that's all I got. Here's a map.
Yep. Subject to change.
Subject to change. Yeah.
It's almost like the safety brief you get. And it's like, don't add to the population, don't take away from the population, and okay, go.
Yeah, and go.
Yep.
You're like, what can I don't know what I can and can't do.
A lot of gray area.
Yeah, a lot of gray area.
That's where the privates will
kind of
take advantage.
Well, I think it was hilarious. Like, we had guys in Hawaii that never went to get their motorcycle license, and they just buy a Gixxer, like 1,000cc, and then ride it around. Didn't know how, and they just every weekend you would see a new bike, like with half of it just scratched to shit, because they would lay it down on the H2 or whatever, H3 coming back. and it's a tight curve, so people like to do that, but they didn't know how to ride a bike, so they're like, they just slide right into the wall. And I remember seeing guys with like just scabs all up and down their arms because they're like, I'm not gonna ride without a, whatever. Yeah. And it was like, okay, and so they have a trash bike, and every weekend he's like, if you don't have a motorcycle license, you can't drive. And like, people would come back every time.
Isn't that great logic though? Like,
oh yeah,
you get into an accident, and then they're like, I'm going to wait until I actually get into an accident and totally rip up my entire body. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, I should probably buy some safety clothing now.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's worth it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
So people's thought process, right?
Yeah. Well, again, it's the private. It's like Amanda asked because she's like the anthropology major and all that. And she just loves like human interaction and like the military. Like when we went to Hawaii, she like and went to the gym. She was fascinated by like the alpha males, like all like being all fucking just walking around, being all alpha at the gym, just mean mugging everybody, and everybody's jacked as fuck. And everybody's like just stand up straight,
eyeing each other up, constantly looking around.
Yeah, especially in the Marine Corps base, and Hawaii for that matter. Yeah. That was yeah. Well, I bet you gotta go potty, don't you?
He's talking to the dog.
I'm talking to the dog. Not talking to Greece.
I can let him out real quick.
I think I will.
Okay. Foldoe, let him
out.
I'm
real closer.
Quick. Yeah.
Okay.
And then come back.
All right. Hurry up.
Right away. Come on, Rids. All right. So right now it's just me and Griebs. Come on, bud. Go potty.
Go potty, bud. Yeah.
So let you all know, I do the podcast in my home, and we have a dog named Ridley. He is named after Ridley Scott, the film director.
Your numero uno?
My kind of. There's
Who's
like
your numero uno?
Numero uno would be like Michael Bay, Ridley Scott, those combinations like together, because they have
for different things.
My inspiration comes from them. Yeah, for different reasons. Yeah. Michael Bay for his style and epicness and all this other stuff and lighting, and then Ridley Scott for his lighting, storytelling, and consistent like very like look like and subjects, and it has amazing films. So it'd be those two would be the top tier for me.
We just switched over to directors real quick.
Film directors real quick, explaining.
Yeah.
So he went out.
Yeah, he's outside.
Yeah, because when he licks, he's starting to get. Yeah, I didn't want him like 10 minutes later, like just piss it in the room. Because he used to do that. Like,
that'd be.
We're trying to figure out his signs that he wants to go out. So when he licks me, and I'm like, all right, you just go out for a little bit and bum around. So we're at an hour 11 minutes. So we got at least 10 minutes to go.
Yeah.
It has to be at least.
We got 19 minutes.
You're cutting it close,
10
bro.
more minutes, man.
I'm not from the city, so
hey,
we got 19 minutes.
When I go,
it
takes me 45 minutes to go 7 miles.
It's not that bad around here.
I hate this place.
Okay. Foldoe just hates being around. He's like, the fact that I'm
we should talk to him about his driving around in the city. How was rush hour yesterday?
I'm that asshole you were honking at, probably. Just saying, I come from a town of no stoplights, so it's a big adventure every time I come down here.
Yeah. So Buffalo Wild Wings, you got class at 1 though, don't you?
Yeah.
And your thing's at 12:30.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go to lunch.
Okay. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with myself.
Well, you gotta get a haircut, don't you?
Fuck yeah.
Fucking scrub.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I gotta fucking.
Yeah. Guess I'll do that.
I'm gonna get a haircut real quick, get that $700, buy a few dog things, and then class, and then go pick up Eileen.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, and then we get to meet her.
Yeah.
Are you gonna bring her over, or what's your plan?
Well,
Okay.
he's gotta introduce to the fam.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. You coming back here, obviously, after though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to go work out after that then?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Or not? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd like to work out. I gotta work out.
As long as you
slate
slate 2.5 hours for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta do.
I don't know about 2.5
Come
hours.
on, bro.
It's a bit much.
Get on my level.
When you
Do my workout with me.
No, I just gonna do my lifts, and then I probably do a little cardio, and then I'm gonna do sauna. Yeah. Old, bro.
I'm same age, bro. I'm older than you. I'm 32.
Dude, literally taking the last like month and a half has been so sporadic. It's like it annoys me, but I was like, fuck. But getting back on the train again, it's like it's nice.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah. I don't know where that conversation was going, but no, yeah. Yeah, so Buffalo Wild Wings, proud sponsor of the podcast. Actually, that was funny. Me
better be careful.
Me and Chuck, we were talking about that. Like, so I'd like to do this. It's probably down the more the road, but I'll start pumping stuff out on YouTube. Like, I want to start making fake commercials.
Yeah,
and like legitly. And Chuck had a really. I won't say it because it's fucking hilarious. And I want to keep people off guard. But I was thinking about that. Like, do like Squarespace and just start like doing it and like give false promo codes and see what happens. Like just type in Nagel Bear into Squarespace for 10% off. Like just do like a no shit like every podcast, 2-3 minutes. Like Cash App is a proud sponsor of the Nagel Bear podcast. You know what I mean? Just
continuously elaborating, adding new ones,
and just like but keep it the same. You know, just I'll make a recording and then be like whatever.
So you have a lawyer on standby, correct?
I know, I'm
for
sure
when their corporate lawyers come over,
they're like stop.
You need to cease and desist.
Yeah,
like this is
stop.
You don't have to worry about that until you get.
Why do they keep typing in Nagel Bear? Like it doesn't work, and then like they track it down. Like we're not a sponsor.
Like, you are overloading our customer service reps with these questions about this 10% up for Nagel Bear. That is not a thing.
Well, like especially the Squarespace, we want to do one where like you want to make it real enough and good enough for people like, and then play it and then like make the skip. Like really make it
really sell it.
Sell it, and so people are like. Did we just watch? Did Squarespace? You know what I mean? Like, is that a real commercial?
How do they have so many sponsors?
Yeah, I know, yeah. Or just, I'd be like, that's weird. And then, like, just
look at things in the room like, Dell. Dell is sponsoring this podcast.
Make a Dell commercial, yeah. Yeah, there you go, yeah. And, and then put it where YouTube has their ad breaks too.
Yeah,
so and it just cuts out
50 seconds in.
Yeah. It'll, like you put the little number in the corner too. Yeah. They're like, all right, the ad's gonna play. But then they're like, is this fucking real?
I can't skip this ad.
I know, yeah. It's not skipping. What the fuck is going on here? Like, yeah, absolutely.
That'd be fucking.
So we want to do that, and no one's listening to this right now, so I can talk about it all I want, and
they'll have to backtrack through a lot of podcasts.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh yeah, we found it. There it is. Yeah, see, there it's all fake.
Yeah,
but. Yeah, hopefully, by next year I'm hoping to have at least 1 million followers, subscribers,
1.2.
1.2.
Wow. Ambitious.
Yeah, I know, right?
Ambitious.
Yeah. Even reaching like 1,000 would be cool.
Fuck yeah, that'd be sweet.
Like 1,000 random people listening to me.
What are you at now? Like
none. None.
Like nobody's, I mean, even
my dad has probably listened to the one podcast.
Me.
Have you listened to it with Chuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 2.
That's 2.
Big ups to our 2 followers.
Yeah. My dad and my
Literally
buddy.
half of them are here in the room right now.
Yeah. I'll be your 3rd.
Yeah. There we go.
I'll listen to it on the way to B-Dubs.
Yep. So that'll be one with Chuck. And then I'll start. I think I will. Maybe I just should. Just get them out there, at least on the podcast level.
Yeah.
And then start releasing the YouTube content.
Yeah.
Well, get a good one out there and then see what you're like. Test the waters. See
well, it doesn't matter. You just gotta pump them out there.
You just pump them out, and
the
same 3 people listen to them. It's
because you can't. It's not. It's weird with that. I don't really know so much about the algorithm on that one because it's, you know what I mean. Like the only thing that you can do is like in the search, So like the title of everything, and people will have to find you through other mediums to listen to you. It's not like you're like, welcome to the. I'm sure some gets promoted, but I mean. I'm not some celebrity or some whatever, you know what I mean? Like
you're celebrity to us.
I'm a random dude in Minnesota.
You're my random dude in Minnesota.
Well, I appreciate that.
It's a lot coming from
from you,
this guy,
that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
I appreciate it a lot, absolutely. But I mean, that's so it is what it is. But YouTube, you can try to like
find a demographic,
but find the analytics, the demographics, like keywords, trending stuff, all that. Yeah. So there are still, like, the podcasts, some of them have trending stuff in it, so I'm trying to
put an insane amount of impeachment in the hashtag.
Yeah, or something, I'd be like, Trump this, Trump, what is BlakeGriebenow talks about Trump, or BlakeGriebenow talks about impeachment. It's not even me.
Yeah.
BrandonFoldoe talks about the N-bomb.
Nothing. No. No.
That's bad.
Hard no. Hard no.
Yeah.
We are all losing our security clearances right now.
Exactly. Let's not. Well, Brandon doesn't even have a career yet to ruin. Like, let's not ruin it before it's there.
Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you got that.
Yeah.
As long as old Papa Nagel doesn't turn me in.
Oh, no. We're all good.
We all get reported by your dad.
Yeah.
Well, you guys need to listen to this. These guys are nuts. These guys are crazy.
They're nuts. No, yeah, it's whatever. I mean, it's because you talk about that, but I don't think, especially with like security clearances, but it's like, whatever. They want to know that you're not like doing crazy stuff. Like
I don't think they're worried about us talking about a podcast.
Yeah. Your podcast and stuff.
You're not doing blow with Hunter Biden.
Even then though, he probably could have done blow and he just got caught. Yeah, he got caught doing blow.
And he got caught smoking crack in like some backdoor strip club.
Yeah. That's what they got him though with the cocaine, or was that?
The crack thing came up more recently, so I don't know the whole thing behind that.
You guys are nuts.
No, that's true.
No, I believe you.
He was kicked out of the Navy. Yeah, for cocaine use.
Yeah,
which is wild because cocaine's only in your system for like 24 hours. Yeah. I mean, said that they caught you on the piss test.
I remember
multiple or like so ridiculous that.
Yeah. I was on a date one time and we were out at some pub and she was with her friend and her friend's boyfriend, and I just got off of active duty, and this dude's like, "Oh, what do you do?" I'm like, "Oh, I was active duty, now I'm just going with the guard." He's like, "Oh, what'd you do?" Blah blah blah. I was like, "Oh, I was infantry, airborne, blah blah blah." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I tried to sign up, but I would have done Rangers."
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're one of those guys.
One of those
guys.
All
right, you fucking douche canoe.
I think there's a meme that goes around. It's like the guy that says that otherwise he would have punched the drill instructor. He would have gone to boot camp, but he would have punched the drill instructor.
But he elaborated that he didn't make it in because he was smoking too much marijuana, and his recruiter told him to stop, and then he switched over to cocaine, and then he popped hot for cocaine, and they didn't let him in. And I was like, "Oh yeah, you really would have made RASP, bud."
Yeah, with that type of thinking. Like I popped hot on weed, but not cocaine.
Think about like, done well
that's where they draw the line.
They were like, "Not RASP, infantry for you."
Like again,
require common solutions.
Yeah. How do people's minds work like that? Like, where do you justify that? Like, I popped hot for weed, but so I think I'll do cocaine.
Yeah.
Like,
hey man, just wanted to party.
Yeah.
Again though, like
some of that nose candy.
Yeah. Nose beers.
Nose beers. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, people joining like that, it's just like whatever. I mean, I've heard some crazy ass stories from like back in the day too. You know, like people were like, "I just dropped out of college and and then they're in the infantry now." And you're like, join the infantry.
Not surprising.
Like,
I want to do cool shit. I want to blow stuff up.
Yeah.
Shoot guns.
Which we did, kind of.
A little bit.
Here's your quarterly qual.
Yeah.
Here's JRTC.
They're like, what's your ASVAB? 31? Yeah, infantry.
Yeah, infantry. Don't you worry about it. We got a spot for you.
We got you, bud.
We had a guy that straight up was an ASVAB waiter for infantry.
That's talent.
That happened.
That is talent.
Infantry school was pretty hilarious with some of the like guys that got in. There was one dude that got in without a high school education or a GED.
How is that possible?
Exactly. Wow. How was that possible?
He'd like to speak to his recruiter.
Yeah. Using fucking witch magic.
It's like I remember because he signed up for the GI Bill and everything or something like in boot camp, and then he was infantry, and then we got to infantry school, and he literally was like, I don't know how it got around. I mean, how I found out. It was something to do with the instructors or something, and they were like, "How do you not have a fucking high school education or a GED?" He goes, "Well, the recruiter said don't say anything until you get to infantry school." I swear to God. And so the instructors were like trying to figure out how they could help him because he's in. Like he belongs to the Marine Corps. It's not even boot camp. Boot camp they can send you back and it's a whole administrative separation. Like you were never there. You are in. Like you are a Marine. You are fully on. And it's like he didn't have a GED or a high school. I don't even remember the kid's name. I just remember that happened. And I was like, what? Like that happened. It wasn't even a waiver. They snuck him in. Like somehow he got in through the cracks. Does not have a GED on record or anything. So they were like, we gotta get him a fucking GED. Like so the instructors were trying to help him get a GED while we were like infantry school.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened after that. I don't
Shout out to those instructors.
Yeah, dude. The SOI instructors were pretty awesome. They were all Ramadi vets, Afghan Fallujah vets. Like they were heavy hitters, and that was like their first reenlistment. And they were enlisted to go to infantry school. So it was like in the thick of everything. It was 2005. So, but yeah, and then we had that kid, and then there was one kid that was hell-bent on not having the GI Bill. And it actually worked out in his favor because no matter what now, you get when you go on active duty for 3 or more years, you automatically get it without opting in or whatever. But back in the day, I'm sure you guys had to do it. I mean, I know you did.
Yeah,
when you went to boot camp, like you had the option to opt in to the Montgomery GI Bill, and they'd take out $1,800, so $100 a paycheck for like 8 months or 18 months or something, or however. It was less than that. I think it was maybe $800 or so, whatever it was.
It was pretty cheap.
You paid for it, which was, again, it's ridiculous in itself that we had to then pay for it like out of our own pocket and opt in. So then there was one kid, he was from Minnesota, because I remember seeing him at the DEP program, and he literally just like everybody in boot camp, GI Bill, and they're like, raise your hand if you don't want to, and they don't expect anybody. He raises his hand, and they're like, what? No, you want? And he's like, no, I don't want it. And he's like, they're like, it's $100 a month or what? It wasn't even that. It was so minimal amount of money. And you're not even at that point. It doesn't matter because it's over in 6 months anyway, or whatever the hell it was. And he was just like, "No, I don't want it." And they're like, not even think he was like, "Nope, I'm not going to college." And they're like, "Yeah, but it's an option." She's like, "Nope, don't care." He's like, "Don't want it." He was hell bent on not getting the GI Bill, and then he did. They're like, and they couldn't force him to, so he opted out. But then, GI Bill, post 9/11 comes out, 3 years later. So. Then that doesn't matter. So, I mean, I don't know who the smart one was there, but I guess he just got lucky. But I'm sure he still didn't use it, but...
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not. But, yeah. So I said infantry.
Yeah.
I don't think he was infantry, though. I think he was something else. But, yeah.
Could have fooled me.
Yeah, I know, right?
Got 5 minutes.
All right. We're an hour 24, so anytime. We're fine.
I got a jet ski, bro. I got
a jet ski.
Yeah, I'm not a
all right.
scrub.
All right, we'll wrap it up. We're over an hour 20, so as long as we're over an hour 20, I'm happy. We did it. We just did an hour and 24-minute podcast.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, we'll get Charlie in next time. We'll get 4 of us.
Oh man,
I don't know if
I'll
do
be
it at night too.
I don't know if I'll be here for that one.
So then we'll drink
because he likes to.
And then we'll start it.
Holy shit!
Yeah, and then I don't know if I'll ever release it.
No, that's
that's definitely not a releasable.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no.
So I won't live stream it.
Yeah,
definitely not.
Got to keep that on the digits.
On the digits.
That's like for 20 years later, and we play.
Yeah, after we're
play
all
for
retired.
ourselves,
play for our kids.
Me vomiting on the table.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right, boys. It was an awesome podcast.
Yeah,
it was fun.
Thanks.
A lot of fun.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for
coming
back.
on.
Casa de Nego.
Yeah. Nagelberg Podcast. All right. Sign